the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. Marching toward the end of the year. Shaq, for the teams that are a postseason lock,
what's that marching?
What do they want to achieve at this point? We're marching to the end of the year.
You're always refining your execution, and you finalize your rotation.
Oh,
Kenny.
Russ. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Any chemistry. Issues. This is your last chance to fix them. Last chance to fix them, and the playoff seedings matter. You gotta make sure that the playoffs matter.
Your left, your left, your left, right, left, your left, your left, your left, right, left,
to the rear. Huh!
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against Sacramento. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive end.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, John Wall was the #1 overall pick in 2010, but he still thinks he's got a lot left to prove. Now, a bone spur in his knee held him back for several years. He's gotten the surgery now, and he says, some people get their success early. Some get theirs late. I feel like my time is just beginning. Kevin?
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Well, Chris, right around this time of year, these teams are trying to maneuver around the injuries they're being afflicted with. That's a tricky dance sometime for these teams.
Oh, man, it's such a tricky dance, especially for the coach. How do you get your player rest? Is a player injured or hurt? How do you separate or define that? Because you never want a guy to play injured. And the length of the season, Kevin, it takes such a big toll. But that's what's so fair at the end of the season. Everybody's tired. Everybody's injured. Everybody must adjust. That's what makes the playoffs special. That's the wild card thrown in. Fatigue and injury, and how can you handle and adjust to that?
Oh, great answer. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Wizards 5 right now. Beal and Porter, the talented wing set. Mahinmi is out there with Morris, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Now James, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Wade, good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. Passes it to Mahinmi. Here's Beal, and too long on the shot. And here's Los Angeles. Shooter kicks to Wade. Down low, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man look. He's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
Wall finds Porter. And here's Mahinmi. Beal deciding where to go with it. That one wide left.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Wall with a block.
Oh, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up for these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his shot, but it's a shot he can make, and that really opens things up for the offense.
Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Beal, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Here's James. Porter pulls it in.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Porter with it. He's guarded by Davis. Porter, no luck.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Now here's LeBron. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Good.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Schroeder against Wall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Chris, at times, what Wall gives you is unparalleled production at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and the numbers don't lie. I mean, not too long ago, he was the first player to ever have at least 1,800 points, 800 dimes, 150 steals, and 50 blocks in a season. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
And he makes the first.
Well, you know he's had to deal with some major injuries over the course of his career, but Wall never loses the drive to succeed.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the three, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
And it's in there.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now, here is Morris. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wall. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And John Wall is such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
And he knocks down the first one.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
But I'll tell you, the Wizards just keep knocking on the door. They've assembled some good talent, but they haven't come together as a complete unit. I don't like their chemistry. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more on the leadership side.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
The superb strength from the crafty guard. Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
And for the Wizards, and you look at their history, 1979 was the last time they appeared in an NBA Finals.
Well, they lost to Seattle in that series, and the year before that, they won their only NBA championship, piece to Wes Unseld. But this current team is young. They have some talent. The future seems bright.
And that one misses.
You think about his career. He's been a dominant presence for so many years. That's Dwight Howard. He came into the league right out of high school, played all 82 games, and played well. Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy dudes.
Here's James. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And C-Webb, you know, so many people talk about Howard's injuries, but he played in all 82 games in each of his first 4 seasons in the league.
Well, yeah, that's how you get the nickname Superman. He's looked invincible. Look at the way he's built, like a brick wall. Few guys have ever been that strong and that athletic.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Rockets. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Los Angeles in second place.
And when I look at the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
That one good for 2.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Rondo passes to Wade. Back to Rondo. Howard up on top, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. James has got 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Mahinmi. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wade, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the paint, here's Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Lakers leading by 6. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Over Porter, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
All against Rondo. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. The shot, no good. Rondo with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Robertson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The Wizards also changing it up. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Mahinmi. And it's Austin Rivers in for Bradley Beal. Here's Robertson. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now, here's Porter. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's Wall with the drive. It's good.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well, sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
The Wizards have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Davis, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Washington. And that one falls for Wall. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Apasia would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say we play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style of game.
And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Wizards.
Look, they've been aggressive looking to get inside, but they haven't finished especially well when they get there. I like the attack mentality, but you have got to finish plays.
And Rondo with the basket on the assist from Robertson. Rondo's got his second basket.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Now here's Wall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he makes the first. That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Robertson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Kuzma. Outside for Rondo. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wall against Rondo. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Here's Harrell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Wall. He kicks it to Teletovic. 6 to shoot. Now Rivers. He had 13 points in the win against Miami. Off target with his 3. Right side, Rondo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Wall. Here we go now. Softly drops in the floater. Wall's got 20.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looked like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was just for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
Here is Ilyasova, following the bucket by the Lakers. The kick out to Wall. Back to Teletovic. And another shot, and it's Ilyasova getting it to go. Ilyasova's got his first bucket of the night.
Offensive rebounding is all about persistence. Ilyasova showing plenty of it on that possession.
McGee, the pass to Kuzma. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. From the line.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
To the inside, Rivers, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And they pick up 2. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
Pass to Wall. That shot off. Good D by Rondo. Lakers leading by 9. To the wing right side. Kuzma inside. Covered by Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Rivers, and that's good for 2. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rondo kicks to Harrell. And stolen by Ilyasova. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. The Wizards with a bad habit of playing down to the level of competition. Bradley Beal says it has got to change.
I think our biggest problem was not respecting our opponents, thinking it was going to be easy. We have to realize that everybody in this league is a pro. Everybody's capable of winning. Everybody's capable of scoring. And it's tough to win in this league. So it's important each and every night that we come out with the focus and mentality that, yeah, we're a good team, but we still have to produce on the floor.
Well, the Wizards are a team with a lot of confidence, Greg, but you have to watch out for overconfidence.
Like he said, it's about respecting your opponent and bringing maximum level effort every time.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
We've got Dennis Schroeder. Harrell is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Robertson in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. That's good from Schroeder. For years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. Here's Satoransky. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Now here's Kuzma, covered by Oubre. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Well, that got them a lot of extra possessions, and they made them count. I mean, that game was a runaway.
Here's Satoransky after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Satoransky with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. Los Angeles leading by 9. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Roberson's got his first basket of the night.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Timeout.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up.
Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Montrezl Harrell. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Robertson. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Ilyasova. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Beal subbed in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Beal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hits it from three-point range.
And Bill is known as a long-distance shooter now. Come on, we all know this. His stroke from deep is beautiful to watch.
Schroeder kicks to Wade. Floats it up for James. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 8 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. Now here's Mahimi. Satoransky in the corner. And there's the pass to Morris. Outside Porter. Here's Satoransky. No good with the triple.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Throws it up high, and it's Davis finishing it off.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Beal from long range. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Morris against James. Kicks to Davis. Over Porter. And Anthony Davis again. 12 points for him.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Largely out there for his terrific shooting range, C-Web, is Thomas Satoransky. He's a pretty good playmaker as well.
Team player. I mean, he understands that he needs to get his shot within the floor of the offense. If it's not there, he's quick to move the ball and generally makes good decisions.
James wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Substitution for the Wizards. Jeff Green.
Here's Beal. He's got 6. There's the feed to Green. Passes it to Satoransky. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Over Davis. And again, Washington no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Schroeder. Buries it down low. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And Satoransky kicks to Porter. Pass to Beal. Satoransky looking around. Floats one. Mahimi. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you draw into the hole.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Timeout.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Washington calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
Moment now to see the stats for Wade. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Now, here's Satoransky. There's Beal with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 9.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Satoransky against Schroeder. Satoransky, the pass to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. That's 12 points for Bradley Beal.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. C-Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
That free throw, no good.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Washington, Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Mahimi. And John Wall subbed in for Satoransky. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 15. Wall taking his time here. Porter kicks to Beal. To the paint, it's deflected. Teletovic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, James. Beal pulls it in.
A big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
Wall wide open. And finished off by Porter.
And how about the vertical of Porter? He gets off the ground with such ease to dunk it.
Wall against Rondo. Down low. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Howard. And that's now 6 points for Wade.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Beal finds Teletovic. Back to Beal. Excellent D from Wade.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
And now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers, number 1.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
Goes up off the inbound, and James with the layup. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wall passes to Porter. He kicks to Beal. And here is Toledovich. Wade is covering. Trying to get open is Davis. Wall with a block. Back to Wade. Pass to James. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Wall. 20 points for him. That one goes in.
Look, the touch on these floaters by Wall is so beautiful. He just lets it glide off his fingertips.
Wade outside. The pass to Davis. Outside Rondo. Lets a floater go. Wade kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 3. Buries it down low. Howard's got 7 points.
I love the energy Howard plays with. It feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
Passes to Porter. Back to Wall. Over Rondo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wall's got 24.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to Wade. Off target from three-point range. Wizards trail by 16. Green taking his time here. Kicks it to Wall. Pass to Toledovich. He dishes it to Beal. And again, Washington with the triple.
Such a dangerous scorer. Bill, he's superb at knowing when to fire immediately off the catch and shoot.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Rondo against Wall. Outside, Beal. He kicks it to Porter. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
He played a very solid first quarter, and now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Inside, stolen by Wade. And here's the break. Here's Rondo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 20. And here's Wall. He's got 24. Here's Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses. LA has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Here's Howard. The 7-footer falls. Howard's got 11 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rondo against Wall. And there's the pass to Beal. Knocked away. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Gut check time, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lakers leading by 22, so on the floor for Washington. Porter and Morris make up the forward spots. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. And it's Mahimi in at the center position.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Wall finds Beal. Puts the move on, and Davis sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. Here's Schroeder. Now James. Outside, Davis. Over Morris.
You love the defensive effort. Morris giving every ounce of energy he has to throw shooters off.
Wall against Schroeder. In the corner, it's Morris. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. To the inside, and LeBron throws it down.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Outside for Beal. There's the three. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
And Markieff Morris out of Kansas. A spread 4, as they say.
And able to stripe it from anywhere on the floor. A good secondary scorer who can also create his own shot on the block at times.
And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. To end the run, LeBron with the block. Schroeder surveying the floor. To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this.
Well, they figured out what's working, and that's what they're going to keep hammering on.
Now here's Beal, 15 points in the game. Here's Porter, sinks the 15-footer.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Schroeder against Wall. Power dishes to Schroeder. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
Now here's Porter. Wall. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
I like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Robertson in for Dwayne Wade. And a switcher also for Washington. Rivers, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. James against Porter. And Robertson has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Morris. Robertson can't hit.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And he makes that one.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Back to LeBron. And Robertson has it in the corner. From the arc. And it's Schroeder missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Now here's Porter. Passes it to Wall. Puts it up. Mahinmi trying to get open. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. And that'll be his third foul so far. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Then for the Wizards, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for John Wall. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. To the wing right side. Ilyasova against Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Top of the key. That one goes. Count it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kyle Kuzma, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Third in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. Now here's Rivers. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Back to Rivers. Shoots over McGee. The rebound by the Lakers.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Schroeder outside. Back to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Oubre kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Rivers. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Rivers has got 7.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Satoransky. Morris outside to the right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Satoransky. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Schroeder against Satoransky. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. McGee, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Satoransky. Morris outside. Rivers looking over the floor. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Launches a 3. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Oubre. Rivers has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Schroeder outside. There's the pass to Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And Satoransky kicks to Rivers to the inside. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Back to Schroeder. Back to Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Rivers kicks to Ilyasova. Back to Rivers. The 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Schroeder finds McGee. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Robertson's got 6 points in the quarter. Washington has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Passes to Oubre. Ilyasova against Harrell. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Schroeder. And that one hits back iron.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
Pass to Kuzma. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Kuzma's got 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Ilyasova can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Ilyasova is a player who bounced around quite a bit in the last few years. He's always found a way to be productive, though, wherever he lands. He doesn't give you anything too flashy, but he can get you some numbers in a few different columns.
Now, here's Satoransky after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder against Satoransky. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And Ilyasova always a threat to end up with a double-double.
Ilyasova has always been great at grabbing rebounds. I mean, even in limited minutes, he'll grab some boards, finish some plays for you. He's also decent with his shot selection and how much he'll force an offense.
Now here is McGee. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 2 points, that one goes. And that's now 11 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Here's Robertson. He's got 8. Schroeder outside. A floater. And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Rivers with it. Morris trying to free himself up. It's deflected. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Davis is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Robertson in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Meeks passes to Teletovic. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. He really makes an effort to swat that shot away. He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big men. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy. I can trust that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
He kicks it to Robertson. Fires it up. Misses off the right iron. Washington shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
Now, here's Cousins. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul, and it's in there.
Oh, really? Cousins is so big and strong that you really have to whack him to prevent him from scoring. He welcomes contact with open arms and one.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Brown outside. Shoots from 14. And the shot is long. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Stevenson can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Washington. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Jeff Green on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
LA has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. LeBron kicks to Davis. Pass to Cousins. It's good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The pass to Meeks. He feeds it to Teletovic. Back to Meeks. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rondo dishes to Cousins. It's been a few years now since rules were put into place to curb the hack-a-shack strategy. See, Webb, you think the NBA made the right choice in discouraging that style, that tactic?
You know, Kev, I'm torn on this one. I don't think so. I do think that the game would have gotten ugly, the pace would have gotten bad, but I think it would have been only a couple of years as players would have been embarrassed enough to improve their game. As I travel to different places, the one thing that's the difference between the United States and other places they can shoot free throws. Other places, they just aren't at the park dunking or hanging on the rim. They're actually shooting shots and skill sets and dribbling. And I was at one time a terrible free throw shooter, and the embarrassment of not making them, missing them late in the games, not being able to be there for your team the way you want to, oh, trust me, it's no better motivation than that. Not giving me a handicap and a crutch saying, oh, don't do it. I don't like the fact that they've tried to place a curb on the hack-a-shack strategy. My thing is get you in the gym in the offseason and make some free throws.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Washington. James kicks to Cousins. Rebound, Washington. Teletovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle, here's Meeks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Washington making some changes. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He is just brilliant in that pick and roll. Rondo does a great job of cutting passes through the porous defense.
Now here's Wall. To the inside. Here's Mahimi. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And maybe the biggest surprise of the 2005 draft, Mahimi's name being called in the first round. 128 players were listed in the league's draft guide. He was not on that list.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And talking about Mahimi, he was really drafted as a developmental project.
Well, the Spurs were looking for the athleticism up front after David Robinson retired. Unfortunately, Mahimi fouled a lot while guarding. It took him a number of years to become a contributor.
Good on the second free throw. Last season, CWAB, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect, in your opinion, so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it and definitely he manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest day. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner and the NBA has tried to do is address the issue because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan and I'm coming there to watch my favorite player and you're not playing there tonight and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big letdown.
That's it. LeBron, good.
James strokes it well from there. I mean, his shot is cash right there. You got to respect it.
Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Back to Morris. The kick out to Wall. Clock at 6. Over Rondo. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. James outside. Inside. Davis finds Howard. Back to Davis. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. Down low, Mahimi, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Some call it the Ewing theory, teams that play better without relying on a star player. Chris, how sustainable is that?
It's not sustainable. It's real cute until you have the teams that are focused and want to win come in. And usually that Ewing theory, that's usually like in the 5th week of the season or before All-Star break when teams are figuring out themselves. Once everybody has identified their strengths and their weaknesses, you need that horse to ride. You need that big hoss in there, that guy that's dependable every night. And as long as he's a willing passer, unselfish player, no, you need those guys. I don't believe that teams are better without their main guy. Maybe for short stretches, players can rally, but you look at championship winners. I'm trying to think of one that didn't have a superstar on their roster. I just don't buy into that theory.
Both good from the line that time. Lakers leading by 22. Now here's Wade. Outside, Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Washington has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switcher also for Washington. Oubre's checked in. Wall against Schroeder. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Good D by Howard. Wade for 3. Washington with the rebound. There's Porter with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
Now here's Howard. Schroeder outside. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Schroeder.
indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Mahimi. Outside, Beal. Wall passes to Mahimi. The kick out to Wall. Here's Beal. Mahimi trying to get open. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist from Mahimi.
I like how Beal mixes up his scoring. I mean, he's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
James against Porter. James, the bounce pass. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Wade. And the rejection by Mahimi. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Markieff Morris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. For Washington, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Beal against Wade, and stolen by James. Here's Howard. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter looking it over. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
It's Rivers on the wing. Wade is covering. Here's Wall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wall's got 9 points here in the second half.
I like that intensity. Wall won't be denied on these type of drives to the rim.
Here's LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Here's Wall. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy, solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA, to me, has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players, to me, that's been so exciting, along with the group growth of the league overall.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Washington's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And Satoransky kicks to Oubre. And stolen by LeBron. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got 32 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
First one falls for him. And Washington making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Rivers, kicks to Teletovic, and stolen by James. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. It's good from about 19 feet.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Rivers finds Ilyasova. Back to Rivers. Looking to end the run. It's off. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-backs are part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.